The Rockhurst High School National Alumni Association recognizes an Alumnus of the Year who honors the spirit, mission, and vision of the Society of Jesus through his dedication to be a man for others with continuing service to Rockhurst High School and the community by making significant contributions of time, talent, and treasure. Our 2025 Rockhurst High School Alumnus of the Year is described as an authentically dedicated and visionary leader. His real estate development experience spans nearly 30 years, having served as Director of Real Estate for the Community Development Corporation of Kansas City and as Senior Advisor for the Housing and Economic Development Financial Corporation of Kansas City. He began his career with Community Builders of Kansas City in 2001, the city's largest urban core developer. Since its founding in 1991, Community Builders has invested $300 million in urban renewal, earning recognition and respect on the national community development stage. At Community Builders, he advanced to Vice President of Real Estate Development before leaving to form North 40 Development LLC, a development management consulting firm specializing in mixed-income housing, public and private partnerships, and numerous other community and economic development issues. In 2019, he returned to Community Builders as President and CEO. Under his leadership, Community Builders of Kansas City has become KC's largest urban core developer, investing hundreds of millions in development dollars. In addition to his community development expertise, he has extensive experience with professional associations, including serving as chairman of the Lee Summit Housing Authority, on the board of directors of the Black Community Fund, and in addition, he has served as commissioner and treasurer of Port KC, chairman of the Policy Committee for the National Congress for Community Economic Development, and on the board of directors for Kansas City Beautiful, and the Affordability and Accessibility Committee of Rockhurst High School. He's also the recipient of numerous community awards, including the KC Person of the Year Award from Community Voice in 2024, and serves as a powerful advocate for equitable development, consistently highlighting disparities in public investment between East and West Kansas City. His work through Community Builders has demonstrated that community development isn't just about building structures, it's about building opportunities, creating jobs, and ensuring that every part of Kansas City has access to the resources needed for a thriving community. Please join me and the National Alumni Association in recognizing the Rockhurst High School 2025 Alumnus of the Year from the great class of 1984, Mr. Emmet Pierson, Jr.
Good morning. Good morning, President David Laughlin, Principal Father Stephen Kramer, fellow alumnus, students, distinguished guests, family, friends, brothers for life, Kendall Smith, Lester Ray Radcliffe, and Alan Roberson, and to the extended 1984 great class of Rockhurst High School and state champions. It is with immense gratitude and genuine humility that I stand before you today as the 2025 Alumnus of the Year, a recognition that marks not just a personal milestone, but a deeply meaningful affirmation of the values instilled in me here at Rockhurst. To receive this honor from a place that shaped the essence of who I am is nothing short of extraordinary. I was born and raised on Kansas City's east side in the Blue Hills neighborhood. My earliest lessons in service and leadership came from my 91-year-old mother, Opal Marie Pierson, who is here with me today in the front row. Yeah. Wave, Mother. Thank you, Mother. She was a Montessori teacher, the neighborhood president, and a tireless advocate for community. She taught me that true strength lies in how we show up for each other, in the courage to tackle difficult issues head on, and the persistence to see them through. Those roots grounded me here at Rockhurst, where faith, service, scholarship, and men for others are not just mottos. They are the foundations for a life well lived. After Rockhurst, I pursued biology at the University of Kansas. Go Jayhawks, Daniel, you know how it is. But my greatest education came from experiences in neighborhoods, boardrooms, city council chambers, and construction sites. My career in real estate, community and economic development was not planned. It was cultivated by mentors. My first mentor and Rockhurst big brother, Sean Hughes, my brother-in-law, Everett Tomlin, Rochester, Chuck Gatson, father-in-law, Ed Spence, who was Kansas City's very first African-American bank vice president, Darwin Curls, and Reverend Mayor Congressman Emanuel Cleaver II, who saw the potential of transforming lives through the built environment and public policy. Today, as President and CEO of Community Builders of Kansas City, CBCKC, I am entrusted with a bold mission to ignite and fuel equity, access, opportunity, and advocacy across our city's often marginalized urban core and east side. Over the past 3 decades, our team, as Meredith alluded to, has invested over $300 million in urban renewal, striving to turn blighted streets into vibrant neighborhoods, food deserts into neighborhoods with fresh groceries, and forgotten corners into hubs of economic possibility. But leadership is not titles. It's about action. In the past year alone, our work at CBKC became a rallying point for East Kansas City. When the Sunfresh grocery store at 31st and Prospect faced closure, we refused to remain silent. We shed light on its struggles, operational losses, and made a $4 million investment to keep those doors open. Ultimately, we faced one of the few not successes of CBKC and its final closure. Life is not always filled with only successes. Turning the closure of a store into a public campaign, we called for city leaders in the community to confront broader issues: safety, equity, investment, and accountability. Thanks to a shared vision with the community, we are seeing the beginnings of a broader commitment to investing in the East Side, with the same urgency as the West Bottoms, Crossroads, Plaza, Westport, and our thriving downtown. Our development work, like the $100 million Austin Overlook and the award-winning Rochester Apartments, proves the aspirations can be realized east of Truce and that every neighborhood deserves dignity and opportunity. None of these milestones would matter without a deep commitment to empowering others. 25% minority contractor and professional services participation on all our projects is not a statistic. It is a challenge to others to build businesses, nurture jobs, and keep wealth circulated in historically under-resourced communities, no matter where they are. With more than 800 units of affordable housing under our management, CBKC is forging a future where all Kansas Cityans have a place to call home. As alumni, we have inherited a tradition, one rooted in service, courage, and conscience. Today, I challenge each of us not simply to celebrate the distinctions we earn, but to measure our lives by the impact we have on others. Our city, our nation, and our world needs builders. Builders of hope, opportunity, and justice. Let's keep asking hard questions, let's keep expecting more, and let's keep investing. Not in just bricks and mortars, but in one another. To Rockhurst, to my mentors, my family, especially my lovely wife, St. Teresa's Academy 2024 Alumnus of the Year, Dr. Marion Spence Pierson, and all those, thank you, and all those who believe in the possibility of change, thank you. This award, this moment, is not mine alone. It belongs to every young man who looks up and dares to imagine a better tomorrow. May we continue to build together and become one. Thank you again to Rockhurst High School National Alumni Association with a specific shout out to Spencer Hardwick. I know him as DJ Esquire, and he knows why. And as always, rock state. Thank you.